Good evening, ladies and Paul Chamberlain, the Air Force guy, your realtor here in the Tampa Bay area. And I do appreciate you watching here live and or watching me on replay. Tonight, I've got some great information to go over. Tell you, this is a must-see if you're living in the Tampa area or if you come down to the Tampa St. Pete area. This place is a must-go see. As you come in here this evening, or if you're watching a replay, please do put a comment. Go ahead and message in here if you're here live so I can see who is here this evening. So what is this place I'm talking about? It's called Armature Works. It's over on the Riverwalk, and that's more on the north side. For those of you that have never been there, it's in the Heights area. And there we go. Let's see. Ian sells Florida. Good deal, Ian. I appreciate you joining us in here. So Armature Works is it's the Heights public market. And the cool thing about this place, it's like an old commercial building. It was actually used for I think it was the Tico streetcars. So back in the day when they had the electric streetcars, that's where they would go. And it was kind of like a garage for them there. So really a cool area. Has 16 different food and drink places that you can, stop at. 3 of which are actually sit-down dining facilities, full-service dining facilities. So really a neat place. I mean, they have sushi, you name it. They have coffee there. They've got craft beers. They've got they have DJs in there. They also bring in people that are sing. Lots of things happening there. On top of that, there's a lot of events outside. And so if you're getting a drink and you want to go hang out outside, because you know how Florida weather is, you're going to love it out there. You can go out. They got nice little chairs out there. You can sit out there, take in the atmosphere. They've got they got a couple of checkerboards out there. It is just a phenomenal place for you to visit. Now, on top of everything that's inside this one building, for those of you who've never heard of this, by the way, I have the links down below, I have the address, the hours. I have links for the Armature Works there. You can go through and see what they offer in there. They actually have video, pictures, and so forth of the place. But it's basically an old commercial building, retro, and they just have all these different facilities all housed under one roof. Phenomenal place to hang out, enjoy with friends, and so forth. Now, when you go outside the building, that's where there's a couple other places you can go and hang out at as well, other restaurants. Within the Armature Works building, or the Heights public market area, they also do have an event space. So that if you want to have a big party, if you want to have a wedding there, they have the event space for you there. There's also on the outside, if you want to go ahead and explore the riverway there, the Riverwalk, they've got a public taxi. You can pay them to ride all day. I think it's like $34 a person. And they've got 17 different locations where they can drop you off and you can get back on. You just give you a little wristband and you're able to get on and off as much as you want. So that is, I think, pretty phenomenal as well. It'll take you all the way up to Harbor Island, up to that area there. And the cool thing at Harbor Island, that's another cool thing, is they have boats that you can rent and different things up that way. So let me see if I'm missing anything that we have there. Oh, by the way, the one other thing I wanted to mention, of the 3 full service dining facilities that they have there at Armature Works, one of them is a rooftop bar. So you can actually sit out and overlook the river and everything that's out there. It is pretty phenomenal. Gives you great atmosphere. I would highly recommend that you stop out there and check it out. Is there anybody that has a question? I see we have like 200 people here watching this evening, and want to make sure that you don't trip over yourselves trying to ask any questions here this evening. But tell you, we've enjoyed it. We've been out there many times. They throw events outside, and they'll go ahead and cordon it off for you. But pretty exciting stuff happening there. You can take your dogs out. It's just a great way. It's a great family atmosphere. So I do recommend that if you have not been there, that you get on out there and check it out. So doesn't look like we have a lot of talkers here this evening or people that have any questions. So I just want to come on. I like to keep it short and sweet. You know how I am, and give you some information about the Tampa Bay area. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll be back at you without next week. Will not be back on next week because you know what next week is. It is Valentine's Day, but we'll be on the following Thursday, and I'm going to bring you a great update. And I've got an expert coming on to give us all the relevant information pertaining to the housing market. So looking forward to hoping seeing you in here on the 21st. So take care, have a great weekend, and enjoy your Valentine's.